Good morning, everybody. It's Clint with CCUA here, back with another veg out video. Today we've got another science experiment for you. You can see here in front of me I've got a pizza box that is unfortunately empty, no pizza. But we will be turning this pizza box into a solar oven. So whenever we use an oven inside of our house, that is either natural gas or electricity that heats it up so that we can use it for cooking. But we can actually use the power of the sun with a little bit of creativity to make our own little pizza box sized solar oven. So what we're going to need to do is cut a window in the top of the box that folds up. Then we're going to add some aluminum foil to that part that pops up and some plastic over the bottom. So let's go ahead and get started. It's kind of fun because this science experiment is a little bit like a craft as well. Another thing that you can do, if you wanted to before you got started, would be to decorate your pizza box. You can get Sharpies, markers, stickers, stamps, paints, all that fun stuff. So I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife here. And if you're doing this at home, make sure you get a parent or adult to help you out with this part. And I am just going to cut a small window in the top of the box, leaving about 1.5 inches on either side. Now I'm only going to make 3 cuts. I'm going to leave it attached at the top because I want that to stay attached. So I've got my craft knife here. We'll do one down the other side too. And then one right along the bottom. And like most of our crafts and experiments, it does not have to be perfect. It just has to work. Let's see if we can pop that out. There we go, just like that. You can see we've got a little box there with a lid. Now what we want to do is cover this part in aluminum foil. What that's going to do is that's going to help reflect the rays of the sun into the box. Before I do that though, I'm going to do some safety first. Put the lid back on my craft knife. So I'm just going to pull out a big long strip of aluminum foil. We'll see if that works. It wasn't super even. Yeah, let's try to do it this way. Then I just kind of fold it over around the back. Same with the other side. And there we have it. There's our sunlight reflector right there. And you could tape that on if you wanted to make it a little bit more stable. Put some tape along the edges here, but I think we'll be fine for the sake of this video to just leave it like this. Now the next part is a little bit tricky. We want to make sure that the air that heats up inside of the oven doesn't just escape right out this big hole. And if we just left it like this, that's what would happen. So what we're going to do is kind of create a window over that. So I'm going to get my saran wrap here. See, this is the tricky part because this stuff always likes to stick to itself. actually going to pull off a big long ribbon of it. We'll see if it works out for me. And I'm just going to lay this right over top. And I'm going to try to pull it a little tight, not too tight though, because we don't want to pull it off. And then we're going to wrap it underneath. I'm going to turn this upside down for this part. Yeah, see what I was talking about? The way it sticks together like that? Makes it kind of tough sometimes. And if your saran wrap is the good stuff, you can just stick it to itself, or if not, you could use a little bit of tape just to make sure that that doesn't fall off. I think I will use just a little bit of tape because this is not the stickiest saran wrap in the world. Just like that. And then I might do a couple more. Just right over here. Just to kind of help keep everything nice and tight. Just like so. Now we've got our solar reflector right up top. We've got a nice little window to keep all of our heat inside, and then if we wanted to bake, say, some s'mores or something, we can open up just that little front part right there and slide things in and out. And there you have your solar oven. Now, this oven is not going to get as hot as your oven at home is, your standard oven. Just because this is small, it's not the most efficient. Even though we put that window on there to help keep the heat in, there's still a lot of little nooks and crannies for air to get in and out of. So it's just not going to be the most efficient oven there is. But it will get hot enough to melt chocolate, I can guarantee that. And isn't that really all you need for a s'more? There are some bigger solar ovens that I have seen and used that do get hot enough to actually do some baking and some cooking in them. But this is just a nice little backyard size pizza box solar oven. So we would love to see if you all decide to make your own solar ovens at home. If you do, definitely make sure to take a picture. Send it to us in a message, leave it in a comment. Be really excited to see what you all come up with at home. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.